So hello everyone, in this video we are going to see the interview experience. It is of TCS Ninja interview experience. So this interview experience is of a student who is from IT branch. So first of all we will see what all were the questions that were asked to him and how he has answered, if and also we will look into this video that how much it is different from the computer science. So basically there is not much difference in the interview questions that are asked to the IT student, and also it is very similar to computer science student, but also if you are from other branch you can see it, because maybe you can get some course and computer science questions that were asked to him. So let's move on with the video now. So the first question that was asked is mention data structures and SQL. So data structure is a very important topic as far as TCS Ninja interview is concerned. So you must prepare what are the different data structures. You should have basic knowledge of it and how are the operations performed on each data structures. Also you should have basic understanding of SQL and database management system, and there might be a chances that they can ask you some to run some queries, or they will give you some table or something, and they will ask that you should run a query on this, and what will be the output. You have to say that. So you should prepare well data structures and DBMS. They are very important. So let's see the next question is the next question is linear and non-linear data structure. In the previous videos also we have seen many a times that whether you are from a core computer science branch, or whether you are from any circuital branch or any other branches, this question is, so you should know what is a linear and what is a non-linear data structure. So let's move on to the next question now. What is binary tree and what is the need of it? So binary tree also, as you know, there are different types of trees: binary tree, binary search tree. So all these the questions that we are currently seeing are related to data structures. So as you can see, the student is from IT, so definitely I told that he must have attended the data structure subjects in his curriculum, so there will be questions from data structures, right? Let's see the next question. Why do we need BST? Okay, so this is for a question from binary search tree. What is the need for binary search tree? As we know that binary search tree helps us in storing the data in a fixed order, that is smaller elements will be at one side and the elements which are greater will be on the other side. So you can answer accordingly. So explain all the traversals. So there are basically different traversals that can be performed on trees, such as pre-order traversals, post-order traversals, in-order traversal. So all these traversals you should know. Also what they can do is they can give you a sample tree and they can ask you to perform a specific traversal. That is, they can ask you that perform post-order traversal on this tree. So what you will do in that case, first of all you will print the left side of the left subtree of the tree and then the right subtree, and then you will print the root. And in similar way they can also ask to write the traversal of all the three traversals of the tree. So you should know all these things. So given a tree and told to write down all traversals, so I just said this question to you. So basically if they are asking you traversals, so there is a very high possibility that they will ask you to write down the traversal of a sample tree. So the next question is, what is SQL? So as we all know, a structured query language. They might give you a query also and ask something upon it. What are views and materialized views? So another question from database management system. Can we do indexing on views? So you have to answer accordingly. How would you tune a SQL query? So all these are basically questions from MySQL and database management systems. How to create a trigger? So what is the difference between a function and a procedure? Question from Oops. What is group by and where clause? So these were all the technical questions that were asked to this student. So if you are also going to appear for TCS Ninja exam and you are not well prepared for these questions, if you don't know already the answer of these questions, I would suggest that you should go and search it on the internet, and also write it down somewhere, so that you will get it very easily while giving the interview if you encounter one of these questions. So the next round is managerial round. Let's see the questions that are asked in managerial round. So about third year project and fourth year project idea. Okay, so most of the students who are giving this interview will be from fourth year, that is their final semester, or seventh semester. So they will ask you about your projects. They will ask the current projects also, but also they can ask you the projects that you have done previously, that is in your third year or second year, or what you have done extras apart from your curriculum. So you should always have something to say or speak at that time. So why you have chosen your IT field? So you should answer accordingly, because you can say that I have my own interest. I feel exploring with new technology. Feel this field is very challenging, so this interests me. So you can answer in accordingly. How much day you will need to learn Python and CPP? Okay, so basically this is a very wide question. If you see, so you should not say like I can take 2 days, 5 days, or 10 days. So basically there is no specific time period in which you can learn a complete language, right? So the languages are quite wide, and there are so many topics that you will learn eventually. So what you should say is, I can learn the basics of this language in a specific time frame, and according to time, when I learn more, I eventually with practice I will gain more knowledge upon this. So what according to you is quality required to be a CEO? So you should mention different qualities of CEO. These are managerial questions. All these questions are asked to check how you will behave in a specific condition. So the next question is, do you have any questions for me? Mostly in all the three rounds, that is TR, MR, and HR, all of them will ask you, do you have any questions for us? What you should reply is, at least I would suggest that prepare any one questions for each, so that you don't answer no for this question. That is, if you say no, that I don't have any questions, this might feel a little empty, and they might feel that you are not much interested, or but in case if you ask any questions to them also, so they will also feel interested and they will explain you something. So it is always better to ask some question. For example, for in TR round, you can ask like, what are the technologies that I have to work upon if I get selected, right? So this shows that you are positive for your selection. So this gives a positive impact on the interview. So let's see what is the next round. So the next round is HR round. So basically, usually the HR round, in HR round, it is kept at last only, so that the basic questions regarding HR round will be asked. First of all is TR only in most of the cases, but it is not fixed that first will be TR only, or there is no specific order for each interview. So what I would suggest is, don't have this preconceived notion that there is a fixed order of interview rounds. So let's see the questions that were asked in the HR round. Can you be comfortable in a new place or reallocation? So the answer for this question should always be yes. There is no option to you. You should never say no, because if you say no, there might be a possibility that the interviewer might reject you, because they are interviewing for a position of a assistant software engineer trainee, and this position requires reallocation, and it is not fixed. Although you will get chances to select your own positions, but at time you will be required to move to different places. So you should definitely never say no, because if you say so, you might get rejected in the interview. Ask about food related at new places. So many times the HR is quite friendly, and they ask such kinds of question to just see how is your conversational skills, and what are your interests. So a situation handling question was asked. Basically, a situation handling question is something in which you are given a situation, and they will ask you how you will react in that situation. So many a times these questions are also asked. So that's all for this interview experience. If you like this interview experience, subscribe to the channel, because I am making a complete playlist of interview experiences of different companies, and for a student of different branches like computer science, electrical, civil, mechanical, electronics, and many more. And if you want the interview experience of any other company or any other branch, you can always comment down in the comment section. I will make a video on that also. So if you want to see more such videos, you can access the playlist section in my channel. And finally, all the best for your interview. I'm sure you will definitely going to make this role. So thank you.